So you mentioned Patriot Haters a few minutes ago, and you're talking about the whole Patriot thing. And this week, I have seen that term used so much. Like, hey, Patriot Haters, F you, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's posting about Patriot Haters.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to clarify something that's absolutely true. But from someone that goes to another fan base and watches two football games that almost all the time aren't the Patriots, I can tell you one thing. Well, first of all, in July, we picked the Patriots schedule, or I did. I picked the Patriots to go 12-4. I picked their two of their 4 losses to be the Bills and the Seahawks. The other 2 were Pittsburgh, but that game ended up being in Pittsburgh versus Landry Jones. And also, so that would have changed. There's an asterisk on that one. The one game I was really wrong about was Denver. Fine. I based them off last year's team. I was wrong about the pick. But pretty good picks at the beginning of the year, giving them credit. Then when the playoffs came around, Bobby, if you remember, I picked the Patriots to this was before the playoffs, to not only go to the Super Bowl, but to win the Super Bowl. Did I not do that? That was correct, right?
You did. I do remember that. Yep. You did.
Then, when the Super Bowl came, I picked the Patriots to win. I picked them to cover 3, and I picked them to win by 7 points, which they technically did, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah. They just didn't get an opportunity to kick the extra point.
Right. Although Patriots fans know that extra points are not for free anymore, just like us in Carolina. And shout out to whoever had whatever square that was in the Super Bowl that Gostkowski absolutely muncened for them. But where was? Oh yeah, the Patriots. So here's the thing: like going around the league, everyone loves and respects Belichick. Like I think he's the greatest coach of all time. I'm totally fine with them changing the Lombardi Trophy to his name. I am. I really am. Different game now, harder game.
I agree.
I don't know if they actually will, but whatever. And, we've ripped Brady a little bit, but a lot of the stuff that comes out for me about Brady is off-field stuff. It's the hypocrisy of this city and how they would tear him apart if he wasn't on the Patriots. We've called him out a little bit for the type of game that he plays, but I saw a picture that described it best, and it said, the Patriots have won 5 Super Bowls with players that your team didn't want. Right. And that's true. I give that to Belichick. Matt Castle won 11 games here. I said it this year. I said Tom Brady is an excellent quarterback. He's one of the best. Mm-hmm. Being on the Patriots makes him the greatest of all time. I think that's fair. I would say he's definitely top 5, even if he went to another team. Whether you agree or not, I mean, Brady, the whole Pats organization, from the owner down to, sorry for the lack of a better term, ball boy, they're just head and that's not a dig. I'm just saying they're just head and shoulders above the rest of the league in everything that they do. They really are. And they just get it done. When you want them to lose, they don't. And they don't make mistakes that your team does. So with that said, I mean, going around and going to Charlotte and going to other places like that, there aren't people that don't think that. So when everyone's saying Patriot haters, I got to clarify it for you. People don't hate the Patriots, Boston.
Right.
You know what they hate? You. The fans. They hate the fact that your children are asking, Daddy, are we getting Patriots playoff tickets at birthday parties in July? This happened to me, I swear to God. They hate the fact that the worst season that you can remember is probably five losses of a regular season, maybe 7 if you go back to the I think it was 03 or 2. They hate the fact that you can't talk to them about anything. I mean, you can bring up anything you want. They're almost non-conversational without yelling, Brady or GOAT or rings, asking you how many rings you have.
Right.
And if you think I'm wrong about that, check out the screen here. I believe this painting was painted by Pablo Picasso. But it's a hilarious image of exactly what it's like. Like, you're not even on, you know, and it's just like, they're just so aggressive. And Shannon Sharp wrote that argument, on that article rather, about how Patriots fans are so defensive. You can't, if you say anything about another team, it's a dig on them. And this is honestly true. This is what real life is like for the rest of the 31 teams out here.
It's very true.
but more so than not, the thing that like really gets me is, for the last 5 Super Bowls that for the 5 Super Bowls that they've won, all Patriots fans and Boston fans have done the same exact thing that me and you have done, Bobby. We've sat on our couch. We've had 25 Bud Lights. We've had 2 bags of Doritos. But because the 53 or 52 guys, whatever, that they root for achieved a trophy where other teams didn't, they have this like superiority complex where you're not even at their level of like football talk. It's more of a bragging rights game. Like, the Patriots allow Boston to troll people, and they love that. And I think that is what people hate about the Patriots. It's not the people on the field. It's the people who have nothing to do with the game that live off of making people feel bad about another football team. And if you think I'm wrong, look right under this video. There's a meme of a Cam Newton dig about the Super Bowl. I got emails and texts about Cam Newton during the Super Bowl. Dude hasn't played since December.
Right.
Like, that's what they love to do, and that these 5 Super Bowls have given them that. And even if your team or the Panthers even win a Super Bowl, we have 4 more to win, Bobby, until we have anything to say.
Well,
and that's what people hate.